Mike. Mike Fong is a former stock trader from Chicago. He spent the last 3 years in a more boring job. He's been a professional gambler for the last 3 years. That's no joke. His favorite hangouts in Paris include Starbucks and McDonald's. And he's convinced that the Paris Google Maps are broken because he can't find a Barnes & Noble. Mike Fong.
A couple excerpts from a short story. I knew that Kathy was keeping in touch with the guy she met while studying abroad, but I did not expect that she would go run off and live with him. Perhaps I had banked too much on the stereotype of our Chinese-American culture. Laid odds that the most she would ever rebel against her family was to play the guitar rather than the violin. At the airport gate, I remembered how Kathy used to use my laptop attaché case as a pillow and export the soft, bubblegum flavor fibers of her hair onto its hard black shell. But those nights were over now. They were somewhere far beyond the runway outside the window, past the opaque cloud of dust that separates the Hubble from the international date lines of 2007. It was nighttime in San Francisco, morning in Paris. I wondered what Kathy's hair smelled like at the moment. Dried croissant, flaky semen, perhaps. Jimmy, you have to go. Rostan will be back soon and he'll flip out if he sees you here. I told you we'd have more time if we met at the Monet Museum. I don't have health insurance anymore, remember? Would have been a shit show if I passed out from staring at those magic eye pictures too long. Please, just go. I was actually hoping to meet Rosti. His name is Rostan. Sweat beads bulged from my forehead. Once upon a time, Kathy would have wiped them off with her silk scarf in a heartbeat. This as high as the fan goes? Have they even invented air conditioning in here? Should hardly concern you. You're leaving, remember? Rosti. Remember Dan Rostenkowski? Whatever happened to that guy? You're all business and politics, just like my dad. I almost forgot the old man says hi. He hates me. I know. But he loves you. You're like the son he never had. Dad said you made associate right before you quit. Associate. Got a whole box of business cards that say associate. Jimmy Young, associate. Want one? Want 20? You can have the whole box if you want. Make a giant collage out of them. Hang it up at the Pompidou. Stop it. Stop what? You know what. Fine, I'm sorry. You don't have to have any business cards that say Jimmy Young Associate on them. It's a pleasure to see you again, Kath. You look good. Very pretty. Thank you. I was hoping you'd have gotten fat from all the foie gras here. That's a horrible thing to say. Stuffing your mouth with all those cute little white ducks that we used to pass on the pedal boats in the zoo? Those were swans, Jimmy. The silver swan who living had no note when death approached unlocked her silent throat. Oh, that's so poetic. Where'd you get that from? Wikipedia on your BlackBerry? I had to laugh. Kathy was one of those girls who could make me laugh. She inched toward me and laughed too. Damn it, Kathy. There was just all this weight on my shoulders. Everyone thought I was some kind of prodigy, but I was never really all that good. My mentor carried my weight ever since the training program, when they replaced him with that new kid from MIT. Kathy's laugh quickly became a frown as she backed away. We've been over this 1,000 times, she said. It wasn't about what happened to your career. It was your attitude toward it, both when you were winning and when you were losing. On Kathy's bed was a pile of stuffed animals. Within the kingdom was a royal blue elephant that I had won for her in college by counting cards in blackjack. at Sig Ep Casino night when she was wearing Trip Foley's t-shirt around campus. I sat down on the bed and picked up the stuffed elephant, held it for a while, and then I looked up. "I've missed you," I said. Kathy took the elephant and held it to my ear. "He says he misses you too." I got up, I walked toward the door and I opened it. Then I turned around one more time. "Chinamen," I said. "We're supposed to be good at math. It's our only comparative advantage in America. It's all I ever had." "Jimmy, you don't get it. There's more to life than pleasing your parents, pleasing my parents, and being the biggest hard ass on the trading floor just so that you can show up every pep tool who's ever made you feel like a Chinaman. Love isn't a meritocracy." "Well, if it's an aristocracy, I'm rather fucked."